Hi everybody. Okay, this is probably gonna be my last video for today. Okay. So I feel like it was really important to tell you this because I told you before in a video called Trial Script Schedule that Karen Reed's new trial isn't starting until April 1st. So that means we have about 3 months before it actually starts. And I wanted to talk about everything that's happening so far and my reaction to, like, as of today. Okay. Um, it hasn't really changed that much because I'm scared that an innocent woman is gonna go to jail. And the reason why I say she's innocent is because if you watch the first trial at all, or looked at any of my videos, I will tell you from practically day one, or maybe definitely within the first week, I said there's something going on here. It's not usual trial happenings. There's something else going on here. But I couldn't put my finger on it until they started having certain people on the witness stand. And I said, "Oh, that's got trouble written all over it." Okay. Um, the people I'm talking about are from the top down. Um, there's a trooper that lost his job because of the trial. Um, so that was big. There's also people in the community that are friends, but a little too close, and I felt cover up from the word go from them because when the prosecutor or the defense, well, honestly, okay, um, all right, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give you a little bit of backstory, just in case you didn't see the first videos I made about this, and then I'm gonna say about the new things, and then that'll be it. Okay, so a little bit of backstory here. Um, okay, the the alleged crime occurred in Canton, Massachusetts, which is, I guess, a suburb of Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, the police uh, department there is really strange. And what I mean by that is there are text messages, I mean, written in black and white, where this man, one of the men, said awful, awful things about a defendant. Some I will not repeat, and some that are just should not be said about anybody. Okay, to give you a little example, uh, the one of the officers said that he was looking for naughty pictures, and he was surprised and kind of sad he didn't find any yet. Okay, that's an example. Um, Another one was the judge. The judge strikes me as a person who has been on the bench for a while. Therefore, they have their certain way of doing things and they're not really open to change or progression. So that's another one. And then something that ties into what's going to happen, well, what may happen on April 1st, is there was I guess, a surprise witness in the fact that the defense had a certain list of witnesses they were going to call. Okay. But what happened is this doctor who happened to specialize in animal bites read or heard about the case and told somebody who then told the defense attorney, Alan Jackson, that she might be able to help. Now, the judge found this very strange, and she was all worried about the motive because she was convinced that this woman was someone who just came in to get notoriety. Now, when I say that she was furthest from the truth, okay, if you looked at this Dr. CV, she's had more jobs and more lifetimes than most people, okay? Like, I've been around the planet for 4 decades, and this woman has had 2 careers, and I mean extensive careers in that time. She has been a doctor, an ER doctor, a fellow on boards, heads of things, heads of departments. Her CV is long, okay? And for anyone to question if she's suitable to testify, beyond me. Okay. How this comes up now. As of 2 days ago, I think, the prosecution was trying to not allow her to testify in this trial because I think that they know that, or they think that if she testifies, they're sunk. That's what I believe. Okay. And then also, the judge that was on the case is being, or she was or is going to be investigated due to her behavior on the first trial. So I find that a little suspect. Okay. Oh, and then Lolly, the original prosecutor, is also under investigation. That's why he's not on the future case. There's another prosecutor on this case. Because when I heard that she was going to be tried again, first of all, I thought it was ludicrous. But second of all, I was like, okay, well, if they're going to do it, okay, who's going to be there? And I was expecting Lolly, and I saw this other dude, and I heard his speech, and I said, that's not Lolly. So automatically in my mind, I go, okay, why is there a new prosecutor? Well, I got my answer because the other one's being investigated. So yeah, already you see how messed up this whole thing is. And to be honest, I think that the what we know so far, or what I know, is the tip of the iceberg. I think that there's going to be more twists and turns, and maybe not in a good way for Karen Read. But I'm still holding out a little bit of hope, if that makes sense. So, yeah, okay. So I gave you a little bit of background, told you what I found out so far. Okay, well, all right. Well, if they run the case like you would think they're going to run it, then she might have a shot. However, if they don't catch these people before another trial happens, I don't think it looks good for her. I really don't, because as of right now, they have about 3 months to gather info and to maybe get experts of their own. And it may not be a good outcome. Now, okay, I want to make clear that I want a good outcome here. I'm just saying I don't think the likelihood is there. That's my position as of this date. Now, as always, I'm going to go into the case with as open a mind as I can and not make anything before I hear the evidence. That's what I try to do. All right.